Good day, everybody. Today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you how to play the card game Courtisans. Now in Courtisans, the object of the game is you're going to be trying to get the most amount of points by trying to gain the queen's favor with 6 different families. You're also going to have cards that will be able to assassinate other players. You'll also have spy cards that you can use to try to manipulate the gameplay. So let's check it out. So in the game Courtisans, you've got 6 families over here, and then you have the queen, and this mat represents what is called the queen's table. Now what you're going to be doing in this game is you're going to be drawing 3 cards, and you're going to be placing them in 3 different locations. You're either going to place them over here on your side, on your opponent's side, or around the queen's table, which means you could either go to this side or this side. Here's a look at some of the cards over here. You would just simply match the color, like this card would go over here, or it would go over here. This card would go over here, and over here, etc. So now what you're going to be trying to do in this game is you're going to be trying to get the most amount of cards in the family than your opponent is. If you're able to have more cards in the column than your opponent, then you are going to be what is called esteemed, and you're going to score 1 point for each card that you have, unless you have a card that is worth 2 points, which I'll show you. Otherwise, you'll be fallen from grace, and then you're going to be losing 1 point for each card that you have in that area. On top of this, you're going to have 3 different cards that have different abilities. This card is what is called the spy. Now you're going to play this spy face down in the queen's column over here, or around the queen's table. And mainly what this is going to be used for is for scoring in the end. You're going to reveal it at the end, then you're going to simply place it over in the family that it belongs in. You also have what is called the assassin. You can play the assassin anywhere around the queen's table. You'll find its column, and anywhere in this area you're going to be able to go ahead and take out another player. So if I happen to have a card here, I could pick this card and then it would go ahead and get eliminated. Now assassins can also kill spies. You also have a guard, and the guard is not going to be able to be killed by an assassin, so he's going to be protected from him. You also have cards like this that are going to be worth 2 points anytime you place them around the queen's table. So here's a little bit of the way the game works. You're going to go ahead and draw 3 cards, and I've drawn these 3 cards. So to start, I'm going to go ahead and place this 2-point card over here for myself. I will place this card in my opponent's area over here, and then this one will be around the queen's table, meaning I can just play it in either this area or this area. So I'll go ahead and choose this area over here, and that's going to end my turn. So let's say my opponent goes. My opponent decides he's going to play 1 card over here for himself. He's got this card. Let's say he decides he's going to play this one around the queen's table, and then this leaves this card, which is going to go over here on my side. Now also in the game, you're going to be drawing 2 goal cards. I'll just show you one. This one says stags must be fallen from grace at court. So the stags are going to be this family over here, and if you're able to do that, you're going to go ahead and gain 3 victory points. There's several different cards like this. You also are going to have a white card here that you'll get, and there's several of them. And then this one says you must own at least 3 spies, and the spies would be over here in this area. So if you're able to have 3 spies by the time the game was over, then you would go ahead and collect 3 points. So just to give you a little example of how the scoring is going to work, first thing you're going to do is you're going to reveal what the spy cards are, and you're just simply going to go ahead and place them into their appropriate families like so. And here we both got the same amount of cards, so no one's going to score here or here. This opponent here is going to score 2 points. This one will get -1, and again, these are going to be even. Everyone's going to go ahead and look at their goal cards to see if they were able to meet the requirements. You'll go ahead and count up all your points, and whoever has the most amount of points will win the game. Courtisans is unique as it gives you 3 cards to play, 1 on your side, 1 on either side, and then 1 on your opponent's side. So playing cards on your opponent's side is going to be crucial, obviously, because you don't want to give them too many points, but depending on what is on your goal cards, you may want one of their families to fail. You may want one of your families to fail. The spy cards really change up the game. They can start adding to all of the families that they've got, and you can actually end up failing to gain the queen's esteem. So that makes it pretty cool. There's a lot of manipulating going on in this game. With the spies, obviously, also with the assassin, you're going to be able to take out anybody that is on your opponent's side. You'll have the option, of course, of trying to take out a spy as well. When you have those goal cards, this is a very easy game to learn. It's very light. This could definitely qualify as a filler game. It does not take that long to play. The artwork on the cards is nice. The mat It's made of like some kind of a carpet material, so a lot of times it's not going to lay down flat on the board. I've had to kind of roll it really, really tight to get it to lay flatter, but it's okay. But as a game, it's a pretty cool little filler game. Anybody that likes easy games, light games, set collecting games, and games that involve a little bit of manipulation, check it out. All right, guys, that's my review of Courtisans. We'll see you. Keep on gaming.